Okay, and we are live. Hey man,
Live.
kickback is. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. It's hard being a podcaster, man. They be coming for your neck, but I have found ways around the system.
Yes.
What up, Jack?
What's going on? How was your week?
I'm gonna tell you all about my week in high low. I am just trying to make sure that people can know that we are live because apparently we're live on YouTube.
We are
Um,
live, y'all. We are live.
and not on Facebook or Instagram, but
I
we
hope y'all had a
are
good week too.
live.
Enjoy this good weather. We didn't have no type of white Christmas at all. But it's
you
coming. It's coming.
know
Tomorrow,
what's
it's coming.
what's wild? Well, what's coming tomorrow?
A cold front.
Oh, this you mean snow? I'm about to say
No,
what?
no, 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 ain't no snow. No,
Okay,
no.
okay,
They would
okay.
have they
All
would have
right,
shut you. Listen, you would have had everything would have been shut down.
right. But I know my barber was stuck in Philadelphia. Flight came out late last night or this morning, which is why I
Really?
didn't get a chance to get beautiful for you guys on YouTube. Um, but I'll be ready by New Year's. I made sure of that. But man, I guess we would get right into it, man. The drops
Yes.
are not. Oh, wait a minute. Jack got me talking. I don't even have my mic on. I'm glad y'all can hear me, even though I didn't have a mic on. I blame Jack for that. Jack, why didn't you tell me to put the mic on?
You see you like I see you.
All
And
right.
I heard you anyway. So it was all good to me.
True. But our Spotify and Apple listeners are probably like, why new sound like that? He sound funny. Look how he sound. But anyway, welcome to a Pod Named Kickback. I am No Breaks New, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Each and every week, we right back at it. I am the Black Savage, the Magneto of my people till we equal. No breaks.
What's going
Jack,
on, y'all? Gifted with Jack and you snatch. Hey, get started now. It's listen. It's about to be 2026 next week, y'all. This whole year has flown by. I don't know
damn.
about y'all, but I could have sworn I just watched the Cat Williams interview at the beginning of this year. And now here
And
we are.
I legit, it was legit 2 years ago.
Was
Think
it?
about that. When we get to
Dang.
January, it'll be 2 years.
Dang.
Time
So that
flies.
means you need to get on your shit. And when I say get on your shit, y'all see how the world is. Come on, get your mind and your body right. You got to get it together because they coming for you. They coming for you.
They
So let's
coming.
go.
They coming.
Let's go. Let's find out what's going on with everybody's week this week. Our highs and
All
our
right.
lows.
Hello, Jack. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I mean, my high was just, having my kids over for Christmas, just the holiday, just festivities, just the aura, the ambiance, everything. So I had an amazing time. And then I didn't have a low. The low was because the weather was gorgeous on top of that. And
Mhm.
after that, I got to start doing my cleaning. I was so excited about cleaning. Everybody goes, so I got to clean. So I want to get everything together before the new year. So I washed clothes today. I've been cleaning and getting rid of clothes and taking it to Goodwill. And so I've just been decluttering and just getting everything together so I can welcome new things into my life for 2026.
That's right, ladies. You all need to be welcoming news thing into your. Well, that's not what she said. My bad. You know what? Don't even listen to me. Just don't even listen to me. Man, my high of the week was a conversation that I had with damn near everybody that I respect. I sent out a mass text like, "Hey," and we're gonna talk about it during our kickback conversation. But I got some really good feedback, and that led me to some making some decisions about 2026 and kind of reorganizing things. And it is just a great feeling to know that you're on a good path,
Yes.
um, you're moving in the right direction,
Yes.
and that you will have everything you desire, man. I'm gonna tell you, um, mental calibration, being in line, your thoughts and your words and your actions are aligned. It's a beautiful thing, and kind of what we talked about last week, just like behaving like the person you're becoming. And this has been probably a year-long journey, but the last couple of weeks it kind of sped up. So I just feel really, really good about that. Um, I don't really have a low. I did think about JB Kids over the holiday, and that was I guess that would be kind of my low. I know they're doing well, so
Good.
I feel good about that.
Good.
But not being able to share in that with them is kind of like, damn. But that would be the closest thing to a low I got. It's been a pretty good.
I'm loving all these highs and no lows these last couple of weeks.
Yeah. That's what we own. That's what we
That's
own.
right. That's right.
Because, right now we are mentally calibrating.
Yes.
Mental calibration.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. And actually, let me do this because I want to give you guys a textbook definition before I go into how I feel about it, and Jack goes into how she feels about it.
Okay.
So, mental calibration is the process of adjusting your thoughts, perceptions, and mental states, like motivation, focus, or emotions, to align with the demands of a situation for optimal performance or well-being. Essentially, turning your internal instrument to accurately match reality and achieve desired results, whether it's making better decisions, reducing stress, or improving skills. It involves self monitoring, reframing thoughts, and realigning goals to create a functional mind action loop where thoughts become things, your action equals identity. And that is something that I definitely wanted to talk about. I've been talking about it offline, and I kind of wanted to hit you guys to some of the things that I figured out, some of the things that I learned. And let's see. I had, let me see if I can find it. Let me find my chat GPT. Yeah, I know I'll be talking to chat. And you know how you do Apple give you the year in review? Chat GPT now gives you a year in review.
Okay.
So my year in review, it was fire. It was like, okay, all right, I can dig it. I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. So I did find a chat GPT breakdown of it. I wanted to kind of give you guys. So this is how everything started. I asked a question. I said, I think we are percentages of what we say, think, and do. At first, I thought 25% what we say, 25% what we think, and 50% what we do. But words are so powerful, and thoughts actually become things. So now I'm considering, is it 33 and a third for thought, 33 and a third for words, 33 and a third for action, or what? And I got different feedback. One of my mentors said it's like 80% thought, 10% action and words. Because if your mind ain't right, you're never going to say and do the right thing. And I understood that. One of my bros said, man, it's like 90% action, 5% thought, 5% words, because it's all about what you do. If you don't do it, it ain't going to happen. And I was like, damn, well, I feel that too. And those are opposite. Those two different things. But I think they apply depending on where you are in your journey. But let's see. So this is what I got from ChatGPT. We are not equal thirds of thought, word, and action. If they were equal, people who think right and talk right will consistently win, but they don't. Reality is action dominates, but is fed by thought and is aimed by words. So a more truthful model might look like 60% what we do. Behavior is the only thing the world actually experiences. Reps are greater than intentions. Consistency beats intensity. Discipline beats belief on bad days. You don't become fit by thinking fit. You don't become wealthy by speaking abundance. You become those things by repeated action, especially when you don't feel like it.
That is true.
25% of what is what we think. Thoughts do shape perception and decision making. They determine which actions you take and how long you stay in them. And unchecked thoughts can sabotage your effort, but thoughts alone don't move reality. They steer the movement. 15% what we say. This is where folks get it twisted. Words are powerful, yes, but mostly because of who hears them. Self talk reinforces identity. Spoken commitments increase accountability. Language frames reality, but words without action are identity cosplay. Affirmations don't work because they're spoken, they work when they change behavior. The key insight is we're not really focusing on percentages, it's about alignment. When you think one way, speak another way, and act a third way, you leak energy. When all three point in the same direction, you feel unstoppable even before results show. The real hierarchy is thoughts create intentions, words create commitment, and action creates identity. And identity is what sticks. You don't say who you are, you don't think who you are, you do who you are. And on that note, Jack, I got to hear from you. What did you think about all
I
that
mean,
particular breakdown?
for me, I could care less about the percentages because I think everything goes hand in
Right.
hand. You need the one with you need both of them. But that is true. Like, listen, I be hemming my ass up. Let me tell you something. The way I talk to myself, I be hemming my ass up. So my mental calibration is kind of like hardcore. Because just even this morning, I did not want to get up and work out. And I kept looking at the time. 10 minutes passed, 15 minutes passed, 20 minutes passed. Then I was like, Jack, if you don't get your motherfucking ass up, I said, get your ass in there and put your workout clothes on. Once I did that, I just got them on. Okay, might as well let's get it work, let's get it cracking. So you definitely, especially if you're tired of being complacent, you're tired of getting the same results over and over again by the same things that you're doing, you're not changing things up, that can motivate you and discipline you to make a change because you want different results. You're tired of being in the same cycle, the same hamster wheel, and you want to be able to feel a different way. So mental calibration is something that's continuous. It's not something that you do once or twice or three times. It's whatever is needed along your journey, along your healing journey. It's a continuous thing. We're always evolving, we're always growing, and we always have to check ourselves because the person that me and you are today, we're not going to be in 2 months from now. We're going to be a totally different
For
person.
sure.
And we might have a totally different circle of people around us. We might, have changed a lot of things. So you have to be able to be fluent as a person. And when I say be fluent as a person, meaning you have to adjust yourself accordingly to how your life is evolving. You can't get stuck in a rut and be like, well, this been happening. This been working for me for the last 20 years. Okay, and that may be true, but don't you want to try something and elevate yourself a little bit more, see if maybe you can reach another level by doing something different? So I definitely think that people need to do that more often. I'm glad we're talking about it because a lot of people don't even understand what mental calibration is, if it is a thing, and how can they tap into it. So I'm glad that we are talking about it because it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of looking at yourself very authentically and
Yeah.
with no filter and accepting your flaws, making adjustments that you need for yourself in your life. And sometimes it shows you the ugly side of yourself too. And healing is not, it's not peachy keen. It can get ugly. So I definitely think that we definitely need to do that on a consistent basis. And sometimes people are sent to your life or sent in your life to help you with mental calibration. You might be seeing some things or you might be in a rut and this person comes along, you be like, damn, all this time I've been like this. And nobody told me shit. This motherfucker come along and shed some light on me. But that's what that person is for. So we definitely need to mental calibration actually opens up your clarification in life on a lot of things.
Facts.
I'm telling you, if you guys do not believe me, I'm telling you, try this out for 2026. You will see things will be revealed to you that you haven't seen with your own eyes for the last 20, 30 years.
And
So
somewhere in there, we got to throw in belief because you can think it, you can say it,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you can do it, and it still don't go like because you didn't believe. And I think I was talking to one of my mentors, and I asked, and this is for everybody wondering this question that's listening right now. Like, hey, I got a question, I got an answer. I asked him, how, I think the best thoughts sometimes. I speak the best words, and sometimes my actions fall short. And I'm like, well, damn. I was thinking it, I was saying it, and then I didn't do it, didn't deliver. And he said something to me that kind of struck me. He said, you are saying what you know should be said, but your words aren't driven by your true internal belief system. It's not an intentional deception. You're not lying, but it's a lack of mental calibration and a lack of alignment. Because you can think the best, you can speak the best, but if you don't really believe it, you're not going to act the best.
Yep.
And I think that's a thing, man. My bro said, you are what you do consistently. So if you're not doing the things that align with your words, then you don't really believe those words. Because if you did, you would do it.
Yeah.
And that's the message I want for you guys going into 2026. Some of you will hear this right before New Year's. Some of you will hear this on New Year's. Some of you will hear this at the top of the year. Thoughts become things. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. And that isn't just about talking. You got to speak what you seek until you see what you said, but you have to do something in between that. The saying should be speak what you seek, do the shit till you see what you said. Do the shit till you put in the middle of that joke.
Say it 5 times fast.
Speak what you seek, do the shit till you see what you said. Speak what you seek and do the shit till you see what you said. That's real. And I want all of this for all of us. There is no better feeling than going, I know what's about to happen. I know what I'm making happen.
Or I fucking did that. I did
or
that.
I fucking did. No. Jack is right. The greatest feeling is I did that. There is no greater feeling because confidence comes from experience. I'm cocky in a lot of different ways because I've accomplished the thing that I'm doing, the thing that I'm working on, the whatever. I've done it before. I know I can do it. So therefore, I'm confident in it. Like riding a bike. I don't get on no bike. I'm on a bike. I've been riding a bike for fucking ever. Pause. I don't need to even think about it. I don't walk down the steps like, I'm walking down the steps. I've walked down the steps a billion damn times. I know I'm good on that. This podcast, I know if it's technical issues, if I'm in a bad mood, or whatever. When that camera come on and that thing says we are live, welcome to a Pod Named Kickback. I've done this for 14 years. Experience builds confidence. And sometimes you have to have the experience, and sometimes we shy away from the experience, the very thing that will build our confidence.
True.
Jack, what did Nike say, Jack?
Nike said, just do it. And that's just funny that you said that because I was thinking that, but you know what? I thought about this, just crossed my mind. Growing up, we had affirmation with our commercials. These kids don't have no affirmation with their commercials. These commercials don't teach them nothing.
Our cartoons used to have messages in them. G.I. Joe in every episode, they give you a little message. And now I know, and knowing is half the battle. What's the other half? Doing it. Even in G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle. They've been beating that in my head and our head since we was like 7 years old. Knowing is half the battle. If you don't do nothing, then it don't even matter what you know. That's powerful. Knowing is half the battle. We should bring that back. I might make a t-shirt that say knowing is half the battle. God damn. That's powerful, man.
Powerful. We had some
powerful tell you a lot of
cartoons.
Stuff I know. Yeah, I can tell you a lot of stuff I know that I still fucked up. And I knew. Because knowing is only, I should change it to knowing is only half the battle.
Half the battle.
Because, Lord, man, I tell you. I don't mind being vulnerable and transparent with y'all. I tell you the truth. I tell you straight.
Well, let's be vulnerable and transparent about my homie, because y'all gonna get off my
Let's
homie.
get it. Back up
Okay?
off my man. Back up off my
Back
man.
up off.
Our viral
Dang.
story of the week. David Aloysius Chappelle. I don't know what his middle name is. Fuck it. A DMV legend, DC's own, my hometown, delivered a special which was called the Unstoppable Nigger Act.
And I loved every minute of it.
I loved it as well. And it is a play on the term, the man or the law, the Mann Act. And just really, really quickly, Jack Johnson, professional boxer back in the early 1900s, late 1800s, I believe, was whooping everybody ass, could never fight a white champion because they wouldn't fight black people. Then a Canadian won the belt. He decided he would fight a black person. Jack Johnson won, whooped his ass and whooped everybody's ass, but he had a penchant for white women. He loved him some white women. I've actually been looking at a couple of Beckys. I got to watch myself, but I've been looking. I'll tell y'all about that later. But Jack Johnson, so white people, of course, hated him because he was black. He was a champion. He was beating up white men every 6 months in the ring, and he was fucking all the white ladies. And they couldn't get him on a crime. What'd he do? He beating up people in the ring, and he fucking white girls. So they made up this law called the Mann Act, which meant he couldn't take his white girl from Philly to North Carolina for the purposes of having sex. Because if he did, they could arrest him. So when he took one of his chicks out of town, guess what they did? Arrest him. And they called it the Mann Act, and Dave Chappelle called it the Unstoppable Nigger Act because you couldn't stop the nigga. You can't stop him, you get him on this.
Yeah.
You couldn't stop Diddy, you got him on that. The same Mann Act. The same Unstoppable Nigger Act. Now, if I'm naming this episode the Unstoppable Nigger Pod.
I know.
The Unstoppable Nigger Pod. You can't stop us. But Dave broke down a lot. He talked about his, and one thing I want to talk about in particular is what happened in Saudi Arabia. Jack, is there any part of it you want to speak about first before we get to that part?
Go ahead. Let's roll with it.
Okay. So Dave made a couple off-color comments about people were mad at him for performing in Saudi Arabia. They were mad he went over there knowing that the Saudi Arabian government was oppressive to some degree, and knowing that they had killed a reporter. This one reporter, they killed him because he was documenting the Saudi Arabian family royalty. They had him killed. Dave, how dare you? And Dave was like, pretty much like, shut the fuck up. Like, y'all ain't got no issue with Israel. Israel done killed 240 reporters. Like, so don't talk to me about Saudi Arabia when they killed one. And then he went on to say, and as a matter of fact, I can tell more of my jokes over there. Y'all tried to cancel me here when I did my transgender jokes. They ain't care over there. Fuck y'all. And I thought that was a flippant remark. I thought he was trying to prove a point about how he's been treated. And I went on with the rest of the special. I thought nothing about it. Some of
Love this jacket too. Love this jacket.
Oh yeah, Kaepernick. Kaepernick, definitely. And then, hold up, Jack. Why do you think he wore that jacket? Why Kaepernick on this special? Because Dave doesn't do anything accidental. It's all intentional. So why Kaepernick on this Mann Act, the Unstoppable Nigger Act special? Why Kaepernick?
Because we still in the same space. Nothing has changed. And I think he's making a point with that. Nothing has changed since that happened. Nothing has changed.
But things have changed. It's just getting worse.
But I'm saying nothing has changed for the better.
Exactly.
So when he did what he did, we still in the same space. And that was how many years ago?
Shit. Probably about 7 years now. 6,
right.
7.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and he's done a lot. And let's not shy away from everything that Kaepernick has done for the community. He's done a lot, and I think a lot of people is glossed over because of the things, what happened 7-8 years ago. But he has done a lot for the community, and Dave is for the community as well. He's going to support any Black man that does a lot for the community.
Cap, to me, to a degree, he dropped the ball by disappearing. We needed a Kaepernick interview. We needed to hear from him at some point. And he was doing all kind of weird shit and not communicating and not explaining why, and it left a lot to speculation, and we had to just guess.
I mean, I think that was his point in being quiet.
I think it hurt him, though. I don't think it helped. I think he lost. He ultimately won. He got his Nike deal. He got, he made his money. So, he's comfortable. But I think that even till this day, we don't have an explanation of half the shit he did or didn't do. He still has not explained any of it. There needs to be a book.
To me, that's very powerful. That's very powerful because it's basically saying, I don't have to explain myself. I did what I did. I don't have to explain myself.
I disagree. Because if we're supporting you and we don't know what's going on, how can we really support you? I can't really support Kaepernick for real because I don't know what the fuck what is he doing? What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, but why is it coming up to why do you want to support him? What are you understanding about what he did?
I believe that he stood up for racial injustice in America, and he was respectful. He even took counsel from the military who thought that his actions were disrespectful, and they said the way that you can do your protest and still show respect is to take a knee. That is the way you don't offend us. And then they got mad at him taking a knee. He disrespected the flag by taking a knee. The motherfucking military told him to take a knee. And now you're mad at him for doing what the military said? It was stupid.
You know exactly why he did it then.
But after that, we don't know nothing else. It's been 7 years, Jack. We don't know shit over the last 5 years. And I'm glad
that he left it like that.
I dislike it. I think it was. It just looks unthought out. And
I mean, it probably because it's authentic. No, it's authentic. He did what he did. It wasn't an intentional thing. He didn't have a follow up because he did what he did genuinely. And he don't have to answer to anybody.
It's been 7 years. You can speak. No, I disagree. You can speak to the people that supported you. We was out here supporting them. I stopped watching the NFL for a year.
Why does he have to speak? What is it? Why does he have to speak? Is my question.
I literally just said it like 3 times. You want to say the fourth time? Here's the fourth
because
time.
Of how y'all feel. Because y'all feel
well,
he needs to explain to y'all.
Not necessarily only how I feel, but to me it was a movement that didn't progress the way it could have because he just stopped talking.
But how do you know that he was trying to start a movement?
Either or. Once it's there, it's there.
But that just
Rosa Parks wasn't trying to start.
But just because it's there, that doesn't mean I have to start anything. Just because it's there.
It does mean you should speak to it. You should say something.
I don't have to. Any action that I do, I don't have to explain nothing. I don't have to speak to nothing. I did what I did. That was that. However, anybody else have a perspective behind it, I don't have to answer to y'all.
Because you're a public figure and you were champion. You were asking for public support. So you got public.
He asked for public support.
Him and his girlfriend. What's her name? Jalessa. What the fuck the bitch name is? They was asking for public support. So yeah, he asked for it. So and you got it, but then you left us hanging. What else?
But how did he leave you hanging when you just said that the military said he could take a knee and he did? In the story.
Well, no, not in the story because he kept trying to get back into the NFL. He kept trying to be treated equally. He kept trying to not be punished for a crime he didn't commit. And I'm not vilifying Colin Kaepernick. I support him the whole way. I'm just saying he dropped the ball and left us hanging because it never concluded. He just disappeared. So as a person that supported him, I'm kind of like, that was real anticlimactic. We did all this fighting for you, boycotting the NFL for a year for you. We did a lot of shit for you, and then you just disappeared.
I don't think he owed anybody anything.
Well, I think you do. So, how about that?
We can agree to disagree. Yes. Anyway, back to Dave Chappelle. I want to say for everybody that had a problem with his anything about, oh, he didn't have enough jokes, oh, it was too political. Listen, this man has been through a lot. This man has beaten the odds. This man has gotten to a place, and I respect this man because he's gotten to a place where he can say what the fuck he wants to say. And y'all just got to take it. And if he wants to perform on the moon, I don't give a damn. Y'all gonna watch it?
I got a question for you,
y'all
Jack.
gonna watch it.
I got a question for you. After Dave did his whole disappear, go to Africa thing, if he never spoke again, would you be like, damn, Dave, but what happened? We were supporting you. They tried to make you do the skit. You didn't want to do the skit. You left. We had your back, and now you just gone.
Nope.
Forever.
Nope.
I would expect. See that's the penalty of leadership. Like he wasn't just some regular old little nigga that just disappeared. When you start a movement, intentional or not, you kind of can't just disappear. That's my take on it.
Yes, you can. I can do anything that I need to do for my peace and happiness. I don't care what anybody says. And that's exactly what Dave Chappelle did. And that's exactly what Kaepernick did. They did it for their own peace and happiness.
Dave spoke periodically and came back. Now he's fully back. He's back every damn 3 months.
But he left for his peace and happiness.
But even when he left, he was still doing interviews. Like, we knew what was going on with Dave. It took maybe a year. He was gone for like a year, and it was like, damn, what's up with Dave? What's up with Dave? What's up with Dave? And then he did the Studio Actors Guild thing, where he talked about.
I think he was doing damage. He was doing damage control because they were trying to put the narrative that he went crazy.
I don't care what he was doing. He spoke to us. I ain't talking about speaking to white people. I'm talking speaking to us. Dave made it a point to speak to us. And Kaepernick did not speak to us. And I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? You had a nation of black people behind you. And you just disappeared.
True. Hey, I don't hold that against people.
I hold it against him, but it ain't like I don't look at him like he Trump now. You know what I'm saying?
I know that. But I understand more because for me, if a person is doing something out of character and it's not in the character that we know of because we've watched them through shows or whatever, and they do something to me, that automatically I'm thinking that's something that they have to deal with. It's something that they're dealing with. It has nothing to do with us, society, the industry, nothing. So that's how I look at things. That's just me. Yeah.
And I think the part that's kind of that irritates me is now with that kind of action, to me, it reduces Kaepernick to just a nigga that took a knee. He ain't no leader. He ain't about it. He just a nigga that took a knee one day, and all this shit just was thrust upon him. So it kind of
I don't think that either.
Like a regular old nigga. I don't care what you think, Jack. I'm telling you what I think. The fuck? That reduces him to this a nigga. Nigga took a knee one day.
Well, that's your opinion. I don't think that.
You don't have to. You don't have to. It's not your job to think what I think. But I just wish I wish he would have done. I wish he would have ended it more. And maybe if we get a book, we finally get an interview, it'll be we call it 360 moment. It'll be that moment where everything wraps up. Because right now everything is still because we didn't even know the word was he didn't want to play in the NFL no more. Fuck the NFL. Then he kept trying to get tryouts, and it was like, well, say something, nigga. Do you want to play in the NFL? Do you not want to play? Like, what you want to do? So at least we can try to support you. If you want to play in the NFL, we'll keep boycotting until they bring you back. If you don't want to play, we'll go on about
Kaepernick. New says we need a movie or a book. Okay, interview.
Interview. Come on the podcast, nigga. Come on the podcast.
He needs closure.
Talk to me and Jack. Talk to me and Jack. And wrapping this up, I don't think that Dave Chappelle was betraying the black race or betraying America
Oh,
by doing the show in Saudi Arabia. I think that he wanted to do it, so he did it. And I don't think that he was saying America's the worst country in the world because in Saudi Arabia they let me make trans jokes. I think he was being facetious. There's a joke, an old joke from a late night talk show, but Joe
mhm.
Budden played it on his podcast, and I'll try to do my rendition of it real quick. So the comedian is like, I know what happened with the world. I figured it out. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden. They were chilling, eating all the fresh fruit, eternal life. You know, that was good. And Adam turns to Eve and like, man, all this food, we don't grow old, we don't die. We just in this garden, we butt naked chilling. Man, man. And then Eve looked at him and said, yeah, I know. It's just not enough, right? And he's saying that's what happens to the human race. That right there. And so on the podcast, everybody's laughing. Ha ha ha, that's a funny joke. Ha ha ha. And the one woman, Melissa Ford, is just kind of sitting there with a screw face, like, and they was like, Melissa, that's not funny. And she was like, I just thought it would be more. I was waiting for more. And then Joe says, that was kind of the point of the joke. You women are never fucking satisfied. You always want more. And then
Right.
when it registered to her, like, oh shit, it's like you're in the joke. And I think that people that are mad at Dave when Dave said, I can speak more freely in Saudi Arabia than I can here. You're in the joke. You don't get it because the joke is on you. You're up in
Yes.
arms. Oh, you touched Saudi Arabia, you got more freedom. Oh, you made the trans joke. Oh, you're the joke. The joke is about you. That's why you don't get it. Because you're in the middle of the fucking joke. It's
Yeah.
about you. Why are you so mad? Dave Chappelle is a comedian. I've heard that he's going to influence the country to think that Saudi Arabia is okay. Dave Chappelle is going to influence the country? He's a fucking comedian.
But the
He's
crazy
going to
part about it
influence the
is
country.
I watched the whole special and I didn't hear him say none of this.
Exactly. He never said none of those words out of his mouth. He made that joke, and everybody goes, I know what he meant by that. He's trying to say that Saudi Arabia has more freedom. Dave Chappelle does not think Saudi Arabia has more freedom than America. No one thinks that in the world except the Saudi Arabian royalty family. They're the only ones that think that. But people are up and on. Jack, I'm not playing. People are like, I've lost respect for Dave Chappelle. After that comment, I can never look at him the same. Like, people are up in arms about this. And I'm like, bruh. I went back and watched the special all over again just to make sure I wasn't tripping. Now, let me go watch this shit again to see what he said
No, I
again.
wasn't tripping. Those folks are tripping. I know I ain't tripping. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I know. Listen, there's so many miserable people in the world. Listen, and then some people just say things against it to get likes and clout. So I don't be listening to what people be saying.
Yeah, I had to really be like, all right, y'all got it. I'm not even doing a debate. I'm not even going back and forth. Y'all got it.
You are
Like
always gonna
Steve,
have that
Steve
one person
said,
that's gonna go against everything just to get likes and clout. Oh, did y'all see the new Dave Chappelle? It sucked. Oh, let me see. So it's just people say
it's a
things
it's
to
a
get
it's a bunch of
engagement.
them too. But like
Mhm.
Mark Lamont Hill, a voice that I actually respect in these streets. Correspondent was on CNN, Fox News, now on the Joe Budden podcast. This is a brother I respect. He was saying the same shit. Dave tried to make light of Saudi Arabia, and I'm like, not you too, bro. So this ain't even just clout chasers. These are respected minds in the black community spitting this dumb shit.
Guess what? This reminds me
It's like,
when
wow.
we started getting two-way pages and you really started to see how some people couldn't spell and you just started just not. This is what it is. Well, you be like, damn, I thought you was smart.
Right. Man, Stevie say, I think Dave was keeping it real, like Cat Williams when he turned the money down to freedom. And then I heard people saying he was just Saudi Arabia for the money. He chasing money. And I'm like, Dave is the same motherfucker that turned down the $50 million from Comedy Central.
Listen, people's perceptions
What?
overpowers the reality sometimes.
Bruh. I don't
I
even know
can't.
what to
I'm not
think
ever
about
going to
that.
argue with people that have conference calls in their heads. I'm not a part of
No. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Well, let's move on because we've handled that. Let's get on to our what the
Yes.
fuck story of the week.
Yeah, your
And
homegirl. Your homegirl. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
She's not. She's
Yeah.
no.
The
She's not
one
my
you used to
home or
drool
my
over.
girl.
One you used to drool over.
She ain't my home or my girl. Tricky Minaj. She went to Turning Point America's Summit, which is the summit founded by Charlie Kirk. And y'all know I don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. Rotten pieces. Racist, bigot, young white boy that made a living going to college campuses arguing with liberals about why white people were superior and black people weren't shit. Fuck Charlie Kirk. Rotten pieces. Fuck your wife too. And fuck Trump. While I'm at it. But it was, shocking to see how he was murdered. That was shocking. Oh shit, they shot the nigga in the neck. Goddamn. And then with Candace Owens saying that she believed that it was the government. She believed that it was Israel. She believed that it was all these different people. You started going, oh, well, it wasn't. He didn't get shot by a gang. He didn't get shot by niggas in the street. He got shot by his own kind, ultimately. Which is unfortunate, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But Nikki went to their event, called Donald Trump handsome and amazing. She loved his campaign. She loved the team he assembled. She respects Melania. She respects J.D. Vance. And she doesn't want little black girls that look up to her to be mean to little white girls. She turned this Black Children Lives Matter to All Children's Lives Matter. And she totally betrayed herself, our people, our race, our plight that currently exists in this country, which we'll talk about in a minute when I tell you about what Donald Trump has done specifically to black people. Bammers used to say I was fear-mongering. Oh, you trying to scare us to not vote for Trump? You just talking all this rhetoric. Trump ain't gonna do nothing. Trump, I'm gonna tell you in the next segment all the bullshit he's done. So we'll get to that. I'm gonna shut a lot of y'all niggas up. We'll get to that after this Nicki Minaj shit. When Nicki was kind of being the MAGA Barbie, I started being like, hey, Nicki, you kind of, that was controversial. Okay. Then I was like, wait a minute, Nicki, like, what the fuck are you saying? You like Trump? Then it was like, all right, Nick, like, what, are you drunk or high? Like, Nicki's high. Nicki on coke. She on something. And after this appearance, there's a petition of over like 20,000 signatures to get her deported. Niggas is done with Nicki. We done with you, Nick. We putting you. I just saw a comment that said she sold out like Snoop. Nah, Nicki hit a whole new level of sellout. I'm not aware of anybody who has sold out more than Nicki at this current moment. That's a whole new level of sellout. And I'm gonna toss it to you, Jack, because I don't want to sound like I'm beating up on a girl. So I'll let you beat up on her.
All I'm gonna say is, I mean, I'll be talking the same shit. My husband's a sex offender.
Yeah. And Trump is the grab him in the pussy guy. So if Trump and her husband both like to grab him in the pussy, I guess,
That's all I got to say.
Nicki,
On to the next.
I'll probably never play another one of your songs again. I didn't play a lot to begin with, but it won't be a lot more. Jack, how you think they be getting these people to switch up like that? The money?
Easy.
Is it just money?
Husband's a sex offender. That's all they need.
So what do you think happened? Like, did they threaten to lock him up? Are they negotiating favors, or he doesn't face charges for anything? Like just because her husband is a sex offender don't mean she just won the Trump. Something had to happen.
All of the above. You got to understand, when we get all these news of stuff happening, these folks already been plotting and planning. She's already plotting and planning to make sure her husband is good and stay out of jail or whatever favor she needs for him.
Mm-hmm. You think they're using her to replace Candace Owens? Because now Candace is acting like she one of
No, I
us.
think I don't think they use anybody to replace anybody. I think they just added onto the roster.
They lost Candace. All that Charlie Kirk shit, she out. She
I mean,
bashing
and why is that? You know what I'm saying? It's always something behind the scenes. It's always something
That's what
going
I'm
on behind the
saying.
scenes.
So they lose her, and now all of a sudden they got Nikki.
I don't think it's all of a sudden.
It's all of a sudden in comparison to when they lost Candace.
I don't think it's all of a sudden. I think what they play in the society's eyes, it makes it seem like it's all of a sudden, but I don't think it's all of a sudden.
So you think that she was going to be on the team regardless of what Candace did?
I think that was already in the play.
Okay.
You gotta understand, these people don't just wake up one day and be like, you know what, we're gonna go on live, we're gonna talk about this, with this what's going. They've been planning. Planning.
No. These motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers do wake up in the morning and make up some shit. Have you seen Trump? Have you seen him? Sometimes they just
I ain't
wake
talking
up
about him. I'm not talking about him.
I'm like, sometimes they just wake up and
Talking about these people that just are turning. In our eyes, we think they're flipping quickly, but I think it's already been played out. I think it's just when we get it, it's already been in the makes for like 6 months to a year.
Well, that would make sense. That's essentially what I'm saying. I'm not saying like it was a week. They lost Candace when the old boy got killed. That's probably like 6-7 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I believe that they've been working on it behind the scenes and had her come to this event to debut it. But it's in response to losing Candace, is my point. It could have been in the works for the last 4 or 5 months, but I think it's in direct response to losing Shorty.
I think they have a roster and they have a list, and whenever something happens, they be like, okay, who we got next? Okay, hit them up. I think it's already, they have a pool and they just be like, okay, on to the next. I think it just flows for them. Because I think it's so many of these artists and these people, these celebrities that they deal with. If you look at their background and look at who they married to and all that, it's always some legal shit that can be fixed if they deal with the right person. So I think that's all it is.
Yeah, I guess they lost Kanye too. These motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, they used Kanye for what they wanted to. We got some mixed black babies out there. That's all they wanted. They got it. We don't need you no more.
Exactly. Now, I want to talk to y'all about what Donald Trump has actually done. Since I'm a fearmonger who told you don't vote for Trump because he'll do this, he'll do that. And I was just trying to scare you.
What's up, Big KC?
Well, bacon burger dog up here?
Yes.
Now my Trump documents ain't showing up. See, that's racist. That's racist.
They heard you.
They heard me like, don't let it go through. Block it. Don't show it. Let me see if I can get it up now. Pause.
Lord Jesus.
You know what? I know I can find it. But Jack, what I'm talking about is some of the things that Donald Trump has done to us over the years. Now I'll tell you, it's one thing they did that came out today. The ACLU sues Trump administration over Head Start prohibited words list that includes black and women. So the Head Start program can no longer mention the word black or women or anti-racism, anti-racist, assigned at birth, assigned female at birth, assigned male at birth, at risk, barrier, biases towards biologically female, biologically male, breastfeed, clean energy, climate crisis, climate science, activism, activist, accessible, advocate, affirming care, all inclusive, Why did Trump ban these words?
Why are you banning breastfeed? What the hell that got to do
Commercial sex
with
worker.
anything?
Look, you can't say commercial sex worker. That frees up Diddy's 50 Cent baby mother. You can't say that.
Oh my God.
Disabilities, discrimination, discriminatory, disparity, diverse group, diverse backgrounds, diversified, enhance the diversity, equal opportunity, you can't say, ethnicity, you can't say, exclusion, you can't say, females, feminism, you can't say, gender, you can't say.
So are they
Gender,
taking this all off of websites that ask you male or female, or like is that what's happening?
yeah, take a listen.
I don't hear anything. Nope, don't hear anything. Can you hear that?
Wow, that's one thing.
I didn't hear none of that. I didn't hear none of that.
Oh man, I'm sitting here playing this. You ain't hear none of that.
I've been saying I didn't hear none of that. We can't hear nothing.
Oh man, I'm so sick of this. I don't even know what to do. I'm listening like, yeah, y'all.
Look, I went big KC. He said, "Are we supposed to be listening to something?" I said the same thing, KC.
I wish you would have said it sooner. I'm sitting here listening to it like, great point, excellent point. Oh, she's killing this. This
And I'm
is
saying I don't
masterful.
hear anything. I'm like, he can't hear me.
No, I couldn't hear you. Damn. I keep forgetting. Okay, well, I couldn't play that song, guys. But the report
Run it down for us. Give us the key points. Run it down for us.
That how do you? This is into pre-kindergarten classes. How are you supposed to deal with a child with disabilities if you're forbidden from acknowledging the fact that they have disabilities? You can't even say the word disability. So it's like, what are we doing? And what is the what's the point of this? It's like,
so if we're not black, so we can't say black. What are we supposed to say?
The Unstoppable Nigga Act. Man, I tell you, man, this is
as dumb as when they was. You remember back in the day when they was trying to introduce ebonics? I was like, man, this is so dumb. They better not do this crap. No damn ebonics.
I don't even know what to think about your boy, man. Like what's going on right now is just it's just scary for real.
Like, his health gonna take him out.
Yeah, but when? When is it gonna take him out? You know what I'm saying? How much are we gonna have to deal with before it happens? Because this dude is like, black unemployment is at an all-time high. It's matching black unemployment during COVID 2020. Like, we are in a terrible position right now, a most disadvantaged position that we've been in at least since 2020, and tied for all time. Like, this is what
they want to get us this way because they want to come and swoop down and save the day. So they got to create the chaos before they come and save the day. So in the next couple of months, we're going to be here. No. This is how they're going to save us in their minds. Trump is going to come in 2 months. He's going to say, guess what, y'all? I'm sending out those checks.
Like I said, they ain't saving us. And I'm going to tell you, Allah is the best knower of self. You gotta save yourself. This administration ain't gonna do it. And this isn't a time to be mad and frustrated and throwing your hands in the sky and letting anything happen to you. Nah, we're not doing that in 2026. We're gonna get on our grind. We're gonna start our businesses. We're gonna work our job if we got a job. We're gonna start our businesses on the side. We're gonna get in shape. We're gonna learn how to grow food. We're gonna grow some crops. We're gonna grow some vegetables, a couple fruits, and we're gonna, get our mental right, our spiritual. We're gonna read a book a month. We get our spirituality right. We're gonna pray. We're gonna meditate. We're gonna build community, and we're gonna do what we gotta do. I'm not giving up because of what Trump has done or what Trump is doing. We got a bigger mission, and he's gonna be irrelevant to what the fuck I got going on.
Yes. Please take heed of what New said. Take heed, because right now, as we speak, if you guys are not realizing what we are experiencing right now, I don't know how many times you probably looked online and said, "Is that real? Is that AI?" They are bum rushing us with AI to make sure that we question everything, our own reality, our own eyes, our own sight, our own smell, our own ears. So work on yourself so you don't get wrapped up in this crap.
What's up with the frog man, Jack?
Man.
This video of a humanoid looking frog, about 6 feet tall, look like a frog, croak like a frog, but it's like a man. And of course, everybody's saying this is AI, obviously. But there's a faction of people that are like, it's not AI. You wake up. Don't fall for the trickery. That's real. And I'm sitting here like, I don't believe it. But so many people are like, no, it's real. You gotta believe me, it's real. And I'm like, okay, all right. But what they're saying is they're throwing all this stuff out there to make you think everything is fake, so you'll never believe when the real stuff happens. They're messing with your mind. And I'm like, all right. But see, to me, a frog man can't get me paid. A frog man ain't gonna build a house. A frog man ain't gonna have me find my
First of all, how long have we been hearing about a damn frog man?
The videos look crazy, but all the AI videos look crazy now. So I'm just looking at them like,
I don't know more an alien than a frog man.
I'm telling you, I think the Anunnaki coming back. I believe in the aliens. I'm with it.
They already here. Talking about coming back. They tell us to get the fuck off they damn.
Exactly.
Y'all done fucked up the planet. Okay, we let y'all have it. Y'all done fucked it up. It's time for us to take it back and replenish, because y'all did a horrible job. Horrible.
Some people tell it that they just on the other side of Antarctica, on the other side of the ice wall. That's where the aliens.
I think they're in all the oceans too. I think they're in the oceans.
Yeah. Shit, we will see creatures. If you look at between our fingers, you see the webs in between each finger. They used to come up a little bit higher, because we would see creatures at some point. That's why babies can hold their breath and shit. Like, I'm just saying.
I mean, a lot of they always want you, when you have your baby, to have it in water, sit in a tub of water and just let them come on out. So we were a lot stronger back then. We some weak ass little humans now. We can't do shit.
We got spoiled. We started sitting in the house with air conditioning and shit. We stopped having to kill for food.
Even the frame, the human frame, we are smaller than back in the day. They used to be huge.
Because we had to be big to survive, to get the apples off the tree, to fight against a lion. We can't fight shit now. We can't even fight cats and dogs. We get fucked up by a dog. We was different back then.
And we know why y'all created sunrise and sunset, because y'all white people couldn't be outside like us.
That's right. That's right. But man, I want to talk about something positive, because this episode we've been all over. But
I'm excited about this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna throw it to you.
I feel like a celebrity's coming in town.
Yeah, water is healing, 100% facts. I always say water the reason I'm alive. But all the shit I do, if I ain't drink as much water as I did, I'd be out of here. But Jack, I'm gonna throw it to you for our Nipsey Hussle Award.
Yes. So I'm excited, you guys. Yes, was it yesterday? I think yesterday, the peace walks, the monks that are doing the peace walks, it reached Atlanta. So they reached LaGrange, Hogansville. That's where they made a stop at. And I've been following this. I don't know if you guys have been following it, but they were going from Fort Worth, Texas, all the way to Washington, D.C. Tomorrow they will be in Morrow, Georgia. They're coming up through Riverdale. So if you guys see them, a lot of people are saying just to hear them out, it's a great experience. People are providing them with water, snacks, gifts, and just speaking with them and just getting some, getting some spirituality into their life. Sometimes you just need somebody to speak over you or just be in the presence of greatness, because this is a beautiful thing that they're doing. And I listen, I'm excited. It's like seeing a celebrity. I've been watching all the little videos with they be going through the towns and be stopping and people be giving like little girl made a little poster for them. I love it. I love it. And I'm glad that people are respecting them. I think some places, I think the police officers are escorting them certain places or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I see that it's very peaceful. Nobody's messing with them. People are acting right. So I'm just loving it. Hopefully I get to see them or run across them tomorrow. But I'm excited.
Yes, I believe it's 19 Buddhist monks who are on this journey, and they have their dog walking with them. So a group of Buddhist monks are undertaking a 2,300-mile journey from Fort Worth, Texas, like Jackie said, to Washington, D.C., to promote peace, compassion, and understanding. The monks, accompanied by a dog named Aloka, began their walk on October 26th and are expected to conclude their journey on February 13th at the U.S. Capitol. The monks have been walking through various cities, spreading messages of mindfulness, kindness, and respect across cultures and faiths. They've made stops in cities like Montgomery and Demopolis in Alabama. They're here in Georgia now with us, where they've been welcomed by the community members and officials. The monks have also been holding open hours for conversation and reflection with the public. The journey hasn't been without challenges, I should say, as 2 monks were injured in a traffic accident near Houston in November. But despite this, the group has continued their walk with determination, emphasizing the importance of peace and unity. And I really, really, I wish I could play what they were saying, but I know y'all not gonna be able to hear it. But right, but it's such a beautiful thing, and watching them on their journey and how they're being greeted in every town, and the look of peace in their face. They're like,
right,
we're here today, we'll be here tomorrow. And they just look so much at peace and just filled with nothing but good energy. Like, I don't think you can make this walk if you got some bad juju up in you. This is a good juju walk. And it makes me feel good. It's something about them doing this. And why are you doing it? We want to raise awareness for peace and tell people to be kind to each other. Really? You are doing this daunting task of walking 2,300 miles over the course of like 5 months to remind us to be kind. That's beautiful to me. I don't know if I'm being sentimental.
And they're spreading that wherever they go. They're spreading that wherever they go. And that just shows, it goes to show that life is about moments. It's not about materialistic things. These people are going through these towns and leaving an ambiance, leaving a great peaceful feeling everywhere they go. So that's beautiful. That's powerful. That's very powerful.
Absolutely. I want to thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're not done yet, but I just want to send you a special shout out. We go live on Sundays at 7. If you want to watch us live and comment, like Stevie or Big KC or Inside the Music or Randy or this one or that one or that one or that one, then you can watch us live on the YouTube channel. Do a search for Pod Named Kickback or No Breaks New on YouTube, and you'll see the channel, and you can watch us live Sundays at 7. Me and Jack be here in our best designer duds or in our Buddhist attire. This depends on what day it is. And then you can watch us live and comment live. You might say, wait a minute, New, I got a question about this Kaepernick shit, and you can say it live during the broadcast. We'll read it, and we'll debate with you. We'll discuss.
That's right.
Having said that, I'm gonna I'll tell you what. I'll start this one, and I'll let you end it with force. We're gonna go into our Netflix and chill segment. I did finally watch Welcome to Derry.
I got to get back into it.
Yeah, Yeah, I never watched the movie It.
Okay.
A scary clown just didn't seem entertaining to me. So I was like, I don't want to see that shit.
Okay.
And then when I heard the story, the Welcome to Derry, I was like, that's that clown jump. I don't want to see that shit. And then I kept hearing people say, "Ah, it's good. Like it's a little different." I'm like, I still don't want to see that shit. And then then I got so many people kept talking about it, I got curious. So I did like a little
Okay.
Google search, like, what the fuck is this show about? What is the clown? I don't want to see clown at kids' parties killing kids. This sounds stupid. And it was like, no, actually, it is an alien who takes multiple forms, has been on Earth for 1,000,000 years, and was there for the Egyptians, there for this, there for that. And I was like, oh, this is different than clowns killing kids at a kid party.
Right.
Okay, maybe I'll watch it. It all happens in the small town of Derry. And apparently that's where all Stephen King's novels originate, in this town of Derry. So Derry is like Spookville. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit always happening there. And as you watch the show Welcome to Derry, you realize it's more about the kids there and this alien force than it is about a damn clown. And that's what I was shocked to find out and what I enjoyed. I enjoy a good psychological thriller about the alien that's been here from the beginning of time and what the alien did. That's interesting. A clown killing kids at a kid party is just juvenile to me. My brain can't get excited about that. But I
Right.
watched the series. I finished it in 2 days. I liked it. I'm not gonna say I loved it, but I liked it. And I will recommend watching it. I tried to watch the It
Okay.
movie after this. The It movie wasn't as deep into the alien and the backstory. It was
Oh
really
yeah, no.
focusing on the clown.
Yeah.
That ain't really my thing.
I gotta go back and get back into it and watch it. I gotta go back and watch it.
It's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Okay. Okay.
It's a worthy watch. I tried to watch a little, get back into Stranger Things, but I'm 2 seasons behind, and maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But Jack, something that I did finally catch up on, and that I am
Yes.
totally hype about, and that I
Yes.
am like on the edge of my seat. Next week is the penultimate episode. Then the week following is the final episode ever, and I'm hype. I'm loving how everything is going. They got me on the edge of my seat. I wish I could watch it right now.
Right.
Talking
Right.
about Power Force, and I'm gonna toss it to you, Jack.
Gotta love some Tommy Egan. Listen, I always love a villain that just villains. And Tommy, listen, Tommy is like, I love Tommy, but I love how they like Tommy is Tommy. But I love how they still show that little bit of, he's having a baby, and then, it kind of pull at your heartstrings a little. He get a little bit soft, and then he goes back. But I'm not trying to listen. I'm not trying to. You don't like that show, Casey?
What show he don't like? He don't like
Which
Force,
one?
or he probably
Which
said
one?
Force.
Force or Dairy?
Force had its rough moments, but it is ending in the best
Oh
way.
my God, we're not gonna do all that now. We're not
Oh
gonna
shit!
do all that.
He pulling a Kaepernick. Big KC pulling a Kaepernick. He's one of the
We're
white
not gonna
privilege.
do all that.
See, they
Not
whooped
gonna
his
do
ass.
all that.
He lost all
I
that white
enjoy
privilege.
it.
Beat his ass.
I enjoy it. I loved it. I'm just like you knew. I can't wait. And then, like you said, I'm waiting to see Tariq make his appearance.
Hey man, I really do think that moment when Tariq was like, "Hey, I'll talk to you in a minute." Oh yeah, you family. Well, tell them motherfuckers to bring it. I think he talking to motherfucking Tommy.
Because Tommy is looking for a crew. Tommy is looking for
Yeah,
a crew.
I think he
And
talking to Tommy.
Tariq has his crew. So let's get it popping.
And Tariq one of them ones. I mean, everybody all in
Right.
love with D-Mac, Tommy's nephew on this show, but to me, he's not a Tariq. Tariq runs a drug empire, and you know what I'm saying. Like Tariq has put in work, and there's a debate about who's better, Tariq or D-Mac. And I'm like, D-Mac grew up in the streets.
D-Mac too
and
soft. He's too soft.
He just wouldn't kill all the motherfuckers.
He only do that. He's doing it to prove himself. He ain't doing that because he's doing. It's not like if he didn't have the drive to prove himself, he wouldn't just do it.
But he
Tariq
did
gonna
it.
do it with intention. He gonna do it calculated. And listen, he coming for you.
I don't know, man. The way they try to paint D-Mac is like he do it because it's fun. He do it because it's natural. To me, at first, Tariq was doing it to prove himself because he was a rich suburb kid. But he just was so good at it. See, Tariq is more of a strategist like Ghost.
Right.
D-Mac is wild and reckless. I never think D-Mac's soft. D-Mac always been with the smoke as far as what I can see. My interpretation of the character. But D-Mac is more like Tommy. He a little reckless. He don't have the best strategies, but he gets shit done. Tariq is like Ghost. Well thought out, no fingerprints. You're not gonna know I'm there. So to me, Tariq is Ghost and D-Mac is Tommy. That's how I view him. So you can say whoever you like the most between Tommy and Ghost, and he probably got good points on each side. But I think that's the exact same debate with Tariq and D-Mac. It's the Tommy Ghost argument again. You feel me on that?
I feel you on that.
Okay,
I feel you on that.
But I do think that Tariq is gonna make an appearance, and I think it's gonna be legendary.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
He could do it on. What show? Whatever show he gonna pop back on? He gonna pop up on Kanan? Kanan the kid. He can't pop up on Kanan. He gonna pop up on the Origins. He can't. He wasn't born yet. The only show he could pop up on and be like, "Yo, we family," is Tommy Force.
That's true.
No other show he can pop up on.
That's true.
So I'm looking forward to that. I believe that's.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Yes,
man.
Stevie. Ghost Son is Ghost 2.0. You're right. Might be 10.0.
That's a fact. Cause he don't want to go legit. So Tariq is like he ain't got no he don't have a partner. He don't have a Tommy. He don't have a partner. He demoted his old boy. Stevie grew me. D-Mac is a young Tommy. Yeah, man. See, Stevie, we here, Stevie, we here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the last two episodes. And I can't wait to see the origin story. I've been waiting for that for 4 years now. So I can't wait for that one. And finish Kanan out. So I know we got to finish Kanan.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kanan will roll into the origin story. The only thing that was a little weird to me, the dude that played Ghost was like kind of chubby. I was like, Ghost wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he grew up and got in shape.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make a big deal about that. Yeah. But I thought that was interesting. But I can't wait to see that backstory. Because I think that's where the juice is at. That's where the heat's gonna be. Yes. They can reverse engineer everything. They can make you like maybe Tommy was the brains behind the operation, but he stopped trusting himself after something happened, and then Ghost had to take over. Like they can reverse engineer this and explain why everything happened. Maybe Kanan was, the ruthless. Maybe Kanan was like a gangster, but not a ruthless killer. But after what Ghost and Tommy did, what Ghost and Tasha did, then he became the killer. Like it's so much they could say. Like who's his son's Kanan's son's mother? Was she like his boo? Was she like a girl, a hood rat that everybody fucked? It's so much they can go back and create.
Even with Ghost, I want to know when he met Tasha, when he met old girl.
Angela, because Angela was high school, but Tasha came around, I guess, around in college years. I guess. So do we see him how he loved Angela so much? See why that grew? Do we see when she moved and they broke up? When he met Tasha, well, did he love Tasha, or was Tasha just he got pregnant? Like what is what?
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. The power never dies. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Now, as far as music, I'm gonna let you guys know I'm listening to a whole lot. I listen to the Go-Go Christmas music. I'm not a big Christmas fan. Everybody know that. I gotta keep saying that. But I did listen to the Go-Go Christmas. I sent it to Jack. I sent it to everybody. Like, listen to this Go-Go Christmas, DC music. Listen to this shit. So I would listen to that. The Baby put out 2-3 singles. One is called
Yes.
Paper Load. I would play it, but I know you won't hear it, so I'm not gonna
But
do
you
it.
can go to the playlist and you can download, and it has all the new music on there.
All of it. Go to Apple Music, download the Pod Named Kickback playlist. We got the new tracks from 21 Savage, Conway the Machine, Meek Mill, Pooh Shiesty, French Montana and Max B, Nas and DJ Premier, featuring AZ, that's Summer Walker, Jesse Reyes, Stove God Cooks is back with DJ Drama, Dave East. We got a new Beanie Siegel track with the AI voice, so you can hear his voice again. New Wale, shout out to DMV Zone. Everybody go download Wale album, stream it a billion times. New Eric Sermon put out an album called Duos, or Doubles, or Dynamic Duos, whatever. And he got like
Mm-hmm.
Dog Pound. He got all these dynamic Redman and Method Man, Salt and Pepper. He got all the duos on there, and it's good production and good music. You wouldn't think in 2025, ooh, Eric Sermon. Nigga, yeah, Eric Sermon. Good
Listen, if
album.
you're talented, you always be talented.
Always. New Shaq Glizzy, DMV's on again. Kodak Black. Lil Baby put out some new stuff. West Side Gun put out some new stuff. T.I. and the PSC put out some new stuff. On the R&B side, Isaiah Falls and Alex Isley, Tory Lanez. One of my personal favorite artists of the year, Payroll Giovanni, who I just got into this year.
Mm-hmm.
Payroll Giovanni, he on some grown man shit. He got a song called "All I
We
Do
like
Is
the
Get
grown
Money."
man shit.
Exactly. All I do is get money and mind my business. And he just really rapping like that. Like I'm not into all that. No, I get my money. I hang out with my family and I'm chilling. No, I'm not doing that dumb shit. Y'all can hear that. And he got a song called "Memory." Like, what you forgot? You lost your memory. You forgot I'm that nigga. If you need an affirmation to play while you're looking in the mirror in the morning, you took your shower, you getting dressed, you brush your teeth, you twisting your hair or brushing your hair, whatever you're doing, and you need some music to get you started for your day, Payroll Giovanni. He's my, I don't know if I can say he's my favorite artist of 2025, but he climbed the list from the bottom of the bottom higher than anybody else. He made like a 90-foot jump, just all the way to my top 5. And of course, New Gunna, New Queen Naija, and if you Chance the Rapper, have you heard this album? We got to do an end of the year episode. I keep saying we're gonna do it, and this is the last episode of the year. So we'll do. We're doing it in February after the Super Bowl. I'm taking it back to the old school days when we used to do the Sight and Sound Awards. We'll call them the Kickback.
Okay.
We would do it the weekend after the Super Bowl because we wanted to include all sports in it too. So it was music, TV, film, and sports. But we couldn't really crown sports, in my opinion, until we did the Super Bowl. So the weekend after the Super Bowl, we would do our end of the year award. What did it say? Let's see. Things that make you go, exactly. The Jackson 5 was Jehovah's Witnesses, but made a Christmas album.
True.
Damn, that is very true. That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people like Run DMC, Wu-Tang, not Wu-Tang, Dipset made a Christmas album. It's money.
That's what it is.
We all know Christmas make money.
Yep.
We all know that. That's the most money-making holiday ever.
Yes, it is.
So, Jack, I just listed a billion different artists. Anything you listen to that I missed?
All of that.
All right. I ain't mad at that. And what I want to do is, I guess I want to end it with some kind of affirmation, man. We treated this like a regular episode, not the year-end episode, but I still want to give y'all something to take with you. I think we did a little bit of that with the speak, think, do. I think we definitely gave you some, mental calibration, some things to go into the new year with. I want to leave you with one more nugget, Jack. I'll give you a second to think of one last thing you want to leave them with. As I explained, the last thing I want to leave them with. I am going to re-emphasize behaving like the man that I'm becoming. My lock screen. I had ChatGPT make me a lock screen, and it says, I behave like the man I'm becoming. Presence, discipline, strength, alignment, leadership. I become the man and the life follows. And I really, really, truly believe that. If I, when, as I am being the man that I want to become, the world changes around me. My conversations change. When I'm focused on being who I want to become, I have a different conversation with women. When I'm focused on being the man I want to become, I have a different conversation with my colleagues. When I'm focused on being the man that I'm becoming, I have a different conversation with my friends and family. But conversation is just the words, right? I think differently as well. And most importantly, I act differently. On New Year's Eve, I got me a nice sale. The Christmas Eve, excuse me. It was a slow week. Nothing was going right. Everybody's frustrated on Christmas Eve. I was on that phone till about 9, 10 o'clock, closing a nice one. Because I'm behaving like the man I want to become, which is, $250,000 a year. Among other things, I lost a lot of the weight that I wanted to lose. I still got that pesky 9 pounds to go. But the man that I am becoming doesn't hold this extra 9 pounds. He doesn't weigh that much. So I got to do the work. That man don't weigh that much. The man that I'm becoming doesn't get so caught up in, internet arguments. The man that I'm becoming doesn't fall victim to, insecurities. We're all insecure about certain things, but are you a victim of your insecurity, or are you building upon your insecurity? And that's kind of where I'm getting at. If you behave like the person you're becoming, meaning your future self, your best self, then everything changes. Everything looks different. I don't want to do some of the shit I used to do. I was telling somebody, a client of mine that was trying to stop smoking. I stopped smoking December 2023, right? I have me a nice cigar at a bar every now and then, but I don't smoke cloves every day like I used to. A pack a day, all that kind of shit. And it was because I lost my brother. My brother was my drink buddy, my smoke buddy, do all the debauchery with, and he died prematurely of a heart attack. So I was like, rest in peace, JB, love you. So I was like, I gotta make a change. The person I wanted to be, the person I thought I had to be to live, does not smoke cloves all day. And that was it. There was no withdrawal. There was no, I gotta go back. There was no, this is too hard. That's not who I am. And I really stopped cold turkey. I was the one that said I was never stopping. JB was like, I need to stop smoking. I was like, I don't feel that way yet. He felt he needed to stop. I felt like I'm not going to stop. I like it too much. Fuck boxing. I'm going to do what I want to do. And when I got confronted with my own mortality, I stopped. I haven't bought a pack of cloves in 2 years. You can do this. You can do it too. Thank you, Jack. You can do it too in whatever area you're working on. It might not be clothes for you. Maybe it's drinking. Maybe it's exercise. Maybe it's working.
Yeah.
Maybe it's womanizing. Maybe it's not being faithful. Maybe it's being a sucker for love. Whatever it is. Maybe it's not chasing your dream. Maybe it's not doing a thing you know will make you truly happy. Maybe it's not leaving a person that you know you shouldn't be with. I don't know what it is for you, but I know you could do it. I did it. I ain't no better than you. I might look better than you.
Oh, Lord.
I might smell better than you. But I'm no better than you, man. I'm just like you. And if I could do it, you could do it too. And on that note, I'm going to throw it to the queen. Jack.
All right, y'all. It's the end of the year. You need to get out and do the vision boards and public service announcements. The neurovirus has been skyrocketing, and the symptoms last between 1 to 3 days, and it's sudden vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, stomach pain, chills, headache, and fatigue. So if you have any of those symptoms or you're starting to feel a little sick, you need to be up and on your elderberry, your sea moss, all of that stuff right now to build up your immune system, because you already know if they already talking about this, they're already going to be pushing to get all these injections and stuff. So take care of yourself the natural way. Get on those vision boards. Listen, don't go into 2026 all willy-nilly with no plan, no goals. Set some goals. Hold yourself accountable. Don't be the same person as you was last year. Be somebody else, somebody that you've grown from this year. So start now, start setting your goals and set goals weekly, monthly, every 3 months, every 6 months, and revisit. But stay on your shit because nobody else is going to do it for you. And you guys, if this year gets tough for 2026, you're already prepared. So get yourself together mentally and physically. We go into 2026 healthy, happy, and full of peace.
Damn right. And Burger, you can get CMOS in capsule form. A
You sure
Pharmacy for
can.
Life, Styles P's company. They're doing the end of the year sale. So I think their stuff is 25% off between now and New Year's. Don't quote me on that. It may start tomorrow. It may start Tuesday. But I think it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 day sale. Black
That's
seed oil
right.
is very, very disgusting. But I do take black seed oil. I don't care how it tastes. I'm a man. I take it. But you can get black
Me
seed oil
too.
capsules.
Yep.
I take. I stopped going to. I was being cheap. I used to go to the Pharmacy for Life and get 5 different things, and order 5 different things, and pay $200. Now I go to Amazon and I'll send you the link, Berg, if you want it.
It's
My
all in
capsules,
one.
my vitamins, all my supplements. You take 2 capsules a day, but you get all of that shit. And I don't want to take money out of Styles P pocket. I just can't afford to give him $200 every 90 days. I can do the $50 every 90 days that I do Amazon. I gotta get my bread up before I can go to Styles P and be giving this man $1,000 a year for vitamins and supplements. But having said that, what the Burger said right here, all that Jack, and don't forget to drink your water and mind your business. Exactly. All I do is
That's right.
get money and mind my business.
My
Like
business.
Payroll Giovanni said.
That's right.
But yeah, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We're going into the 14th year of the podcast. We started in 2012.
Yay!
Oh, absolutely. 2012. Next year is 2026. That is exactly 14 years. Is that 41? What am I putting on? 41 or 4? I can't tell you my
41.
number. Now
There
I'm
we
doing
go.
14.
There we go.
A broad man from the 41st floor. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want you to be safe on New Year's. I don't plan on really doing anything. I'm going to chill. I
Me
might
too.
find me a good show to watch and binge
For
like I
real.
did Christmas. I binged Jury. I might binge Succession. I might finish Stranger Things. I might look at Landman. I don't know what I'm gonna do. No, I plan on chilling, and I'm popping out outside in 2026. Oh, you gonna see me in 2026? I'm getting out this goddamn house. You better believe that shit. So I'll see y'all next year. But the rest of this year, I'm just manifesting and behaving like the man I'm becoming
That's
for
right.
the rest of the year.
That's
And all
right.
of
We
next
love
year.
y'all and thank you so much for this beautiful year and many more years, 14 years, but definitely this year. You've seen us transform, you've seen us grow, you've seen us elevate, and we appreciate you guys being there on the journey with us.
That's right. That's right. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be looking magnificent. I'm gonna have my fresh shape up and be looking gorgeous.
Yes, happy
Happy
New
New
Year to
Year.
everybody. Yes, Casey. Thank you.
Yeah, because we're gonna be back before New Year's. Well,
Yeah.
I might convince Jack to do like a 20-minute episode with me on New Year's Eve, just to
Okay.
amp y'all up for New Year's. And
Okay.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
down.
Might have
Down.
something for you on New Year's Day when you wake up. Like, oh man, I had fun last night. Let me see what you and Jack talking about. So we'll see. Let's see if I can convince Jack to do it. We'll see.
Okay.
But having said that, man, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your
Yes.
week. Enjoy the rest of your month. Enjoy the rest of your year. And on that
Yes.
note, in the immortal words of Uno